Hey, we back. The bros are back. My man Fatal J's in the building. Fatal
Snyder
J.
Bros.
Bro.
Snyder Bros is back. Yes, sir.
The Snyder Bros.
The Snyder Bros.
My man. Shit. Last time we talked,
Yeah.
it was pretty quiet, pretty peaceful. Like we all were in agreement with, dumping on the
Yeah.
companies. Ubisoft throws a curveball that we kind of seen coming 2 years ago. They gave us images, so you knew this was coming. So I don't know. What's your take on this, man? This is your time to go off.
This is my thing, man. A lot of channels, a lot of YouTubers have been blowing up off this term called woke.
Yeah.
You know, I even came in the game on that woke talk and all that type of stuff. But I want to set the record straight. It's two type of wokes out there. You have a black people woke and you have a white people woke.
Okay.
Okay. The black people woke. That was the word out there. It was real strong. Black people tell you, hey, stay woke, stay conscious. And stay woke, stay conscious mean whatever the government is giving you, whatever the Hollywood is giving you. Look through that. Start using your brain.
Yeah.
Look between the lines. See what's really going on out there. Stay conscious, stay woke. Now, on the opposite end of the thing, I noticed this word that white people use. And I'm not saying all white people. I'm not saying all. But it's a certain sector on YouTube that use this word called woke. And when you look throughout YouTube, these channels are making a lot of money.
Mm.
And I started noticing after a while, woke only has to do with certain type of minorities out
Right.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I started noticing a pattern going on. Woke never has to do with a white man. I'm just keeping it real. It never have to do with a red-blooded Republican, right-wing white man.
Yeah.
But if it's a white woman, if it's a black man, if it's a black woman, if it's a Hispanic woman, a Hispanic man, all of a sudden it's whoa.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not the only person seeing this, am I?
No, not at all. Well, let me ask you, when the outrage first popped off, did you expect it to be what it is now, as big as it is and so divisive?
I started seeing clues.
Okay.
I started seeing clues of it. I started seeing little shade, little slickness going on in certain videos.
Okay.
And then I started seeing on thumbnails. I said, okay, this is kind of racist a little bit with these thumbnails.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like with the Black Samurai content. Okay, I'm cool with you putting Samuel Jackson or putting Steve Harvey inside of a samurai suit. It's funny. But when you start putting my samurai, you know how they spell it MUH?
Yeah, yeah.
Samurai.
Yeah.
And doing all that, okay, you pushing it now.
Okay.
You pushing it.
Does this only reinforce, at the end of the day, I guess the long-standing beef? There will always be a beef between whites and blacks. Does that just reaffirm everything our parents grew up, our grandparents went through? Now it's our turn, but just in a media and social media form. Does this just say, you know what, this is just how they've always felt about us to a certain extent?
Well, this is my experience. It's always coverted. I live in Texas, bro. And you can see some real prejudice, racist things going on, but it's in a slick way.
Okay.
Okay. For instance, like if I'm going to Walmart and I'm walking in a parking lot, and an old lady see me walk past her car, she gonna hit that click click, and she gonna make sure I hear the click click. So it's always coverted, you know. It's always coverted, and that's what's going on with this woke stuff. It's starting to be coverted. But now once certain people, certain YouTubers see that they got this brand, that they got this audience, now it's starting to get more out in the open now.
Okay.
It's starting to come out of the shadows. You know what I mean?
So before we get to the Japanese aspect of it, Um, why do you think people are, I'm seeing the argument they're going out of their way to disprove that he was not a samurai. There's scores of books written by scores of scholars that confirm the man was a samurai. He was an integral part in a lot of Nobunaga's military campaigns. The
Yeah,
man basically died damn near a god, a military genius. Why are they going so hard and trying to disprove that he was not a samurai?
that's a good question. That's a question I'm still asking myself because I've always wondered. I try to get into the mind of these racists. Um, it seems like every time we have a black historical person,
Yeah.
they always have to rip that down. They have to tear that down, almost like they don't believe that black people or so-called black people have contributed all or any
Mm-hmm.
to this planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even if it is that person, even if you can find historical backing, they're going to try to disprove it. And I just always wonder, why is it that crucial that they have to tear down a black man or a black historical man? Why
Mm-hmm.
do they have to? That still boggles my mind
Okay.
because just look on the black side of things. Whenever black people see certain things like Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai, yeah, we laugh at that, but we don't go all out on the internet. Oh, that's just a cracker. There's no way a cracker
Could be ever
was
be a
a
samurai. Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And excuse me, anybody out there. I'm not trying to be prejudiced out there. I'm just trying to use it as an example because with this black samurai stuff, they've been saying some hardcore, cold, racist things on Twitter, on social media.
Yeah.
You know,
Um, are you surprised at who you've been seeing say what they've been saying in their content, or you just always knew, but it's like, ah, man, you done jumped out the window too?
that's very interesting that you said that. It's a big YouTuber out there that said something real cold about George Floyd back in the day. If you if you put all the
I think I
context
know
I'm
who you're
going to
talking
say,
about. Okay.
okay, this guy is huge in the YouTube world. Okay, and for me, I'm kind of connected to a lot of these guys, even though I got a small channel. You know, I was live streaming with these guys back when they didn't have subs like this.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude said something crazy about George Floyd at a theme park. Okay, I called him up on the phone. Yeah, I
Okay.
have his number,
Okay.
and I pretty much said, dude, I said, I know you was joking, but you was disrespectful to black people all over the world with that George Floyd joke. And
Mm-hmm.
he said, "Oh man, I was just using dark humor." I said, "No, that's disrespectful." I said, "If that was your son out there with that cop knee on his neck, how would you feel?"
Mm-hmm.
And he just wouldn't give up the fact that it was dark humor. I said, "Hey man, you need to make this right." I said, "You need to apologize, man." And I knew he wasn't going to apologize, but I wanted to see where his heart was at.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "No, I can't. I just can't do that." He said, "I can't do that." He said, "But I will keep it in mind next time, just to watch the way I joke and watch the way that I say things online." And then I knew then. I said, "Okay, these cats know exactly what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they don't care. They just trying to cater to the audience because it brings in the money.
Okay.
You know, it brings in a type of crowd.
Mm-hmm.
It's that what's that guy that come up with all those weird theories about the government? What's his name? He talk like this. The government is going crazy.
Oh,
What's his name? Is it Alice Jones?
yes, yes,
Alice,
Alex. Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
they want that Alice Jones type crowd, you know?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What are the gaming bros and the comic bros saying behind? Well, I don't say behind the scenes. Well, no. What? Yeah. What's being said behind the scenes? Like, are they getting a wake up call now? Are they realizing, that I've been saying? Listen, it's okay to, whatever to a certain extent, but once the shit, they're gonna remind you what time it is. What's your take on the temperature of the gaming bros behind all this?
When you say gaming bros, you talking about black and whites or just black?
Just blacks for now.
I don't know. I've been seeing a real strong presence with black people rocking with this, and they trying to shut down, where they trying to expose the people out there who being racist with this. And I just don't understand the problem with this character. I mean, wasn't nobody saying anything when Tom Cruise played the Last Samurai? Wasn't nobody saying anything? It's a video game out there called Noe,
No, yeah,
Nioh.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That samurai is an Irish samurai character. Why? Where's the same energy at for that game right there?
Yeah.
Where's the same energy? Because I'm big on kung fu and samurai stuff. What was the same energy when Keanu Reeves played in
47 Samurai.
47 Samurai, and he was the lead guy in that movie?
A whole half gaijin, and
And that's another thing. I'm glad you said that. See, you understand Japanese culture. Now they lying and coming out and saying, "Oh, the Japanese people are so upset with this right here."
Mhm.
Now we both know gaijin is the word Japanese people use against any outsider.
Yeah, right. Foreigners, period.
Why would any of these angry Japanese people? I haven't seen that word pop up yet. You know,
Yeah.
it's just some strange stuff going on right now. But I think it's a good awakening for a lot of people
Okay.
to see who is really who out there.
Well, the weird part is we were only going to see this unless you put a black man at the forefront. Had they not gone this route, we wouldn't have known how deep the hatred or the jealousy goes with some of these people. And so with everything being exposed and coming out, what next? What do you see?
I honestly believe, bro, it's going to get worse.
Okay, now Red said the same thing. How? What regards? What does that look like to you?
Oh, I'm talking about monkeys on thumbnails. I'm talking about on that level. Slaves being hung. It's going to be on that level, bro. And I don't know when it comes to like these companies, like this Ubisoft company. I don't know if they doing this to be respectful or if they're doing this to cause controversy so people can talk about the games. Because when it comes to these companies, we know that they all have a big round table talk about marketing, about PR, about how to sell this thing. And they had to know when they was going to show this character. And I don't know if this is a DLC or this is a main game, but they had to know when they came out with this game that people was going to start talking. So I don't know if these companies are putting a fire under everybody to, because if it was just an Asian guy in this game, nobody would be talking about this.
We're not having this conversation at all.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not mad at Ubisoft. I respect it. I would probably do the same thing.
Gotcha.
I think the sad part for me is two things: that the level of disdain has been exposed, or the wounds have been reopened all over again, right? And then once again, and the second part is the bros. Like, how did y'all not? Are y'all surprised at the reactions that you're seeing online? Like, did you really think that y'all was like Ace Boon Coons? Like,
Yeah.
I hate that this has to happen. That a lot of these brothers are getting their wake up calls. Will this fracture a lot of YouTube relationships?
I think it will. I think it will. Like I told you before this stream started. I got into it today with a big YouTuber about this, about the way he was using thumbnails, and it was almost like he was doing this stuff to get my attention. Okay. So I was like, "Mother freaker, you got my attention." Okay. So now here's the fire, and here I'm letting you know. And he was like, Fatal J always have to say something about blacks. Well, I'm black, stupid freaker. What you mean? You think I'm just gonna sit there and just be a coon and just let you talk about this stuff and show these stupid, ignorant pictures? No, I'm not gonna sit there, because I wouldn't go to sleep and love myself as a man or respect myself as a man if I let this happen. So I'm gonna have to check you. I have to do that. you know.
Sh-
And
sh-
I'm in a circle where I'm in a circle with a lot of people who do that type of content.
okay.
So I'm the type of man. Look here, I'm a grown man. I pay my own bills. You know what I mean? You know, so if you want to say goodbye, Fatal J, or you want to cut ties, you can cut ties. But this is the thing about it: when you cut ties, don't ever come back.
Don't come back, right?
I'm on that right there. You know, because at the end of the day, you're not just gonna keep disrespecting my people around me. You can
Right.
do whatever you want to do for your channel. You can do whatever you want to do to your audience.
Hmm.
But when it's around me and you keep breaking it up like you want me to say something, I'm going to say something. You know, I'm not a cool that's just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, that was stupid. Those black people shouldn't have been in that. I'm not gonna do that. Black people need to see different stuff instead of us shooting each other up, being gangsters on TV, selling drugs on TV, disrespecting women on TV.
Hmm.
Where was these freakers at when the Netflix, uh, the cartoon?
The Yasuke series, yeah.
No. The Good Times
Oh
Netflix. That
God.
was
Oh God.
why is that not woke? Is that should be woke? Did any of those channels speak on that?
No.
That's what I'm
No.
saying. So it's a pattern going on with this woke stuff.
Will this change how you look at or interact with non-blacks moving forward?
No,
Okay.
because I can honestly say it, and I experienced it. It's a lot of good white people out there. It's a
Okay.
lot of good white people that don't participate in this stuff. So no, it won't change, but it will make me look at certain individuals differently.
Okay.
And I've already been looking at them differently. But this was definitely a big eye opener. I already knew you was like that, but this was like the nail in the coffin to
Okay.
really let me know how you are.
Eh, eh, It's like every generation has to have this discussion,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, this is once again rears its ugly head. Once again, I just think it's a long standing beef that will never end. I just think it's just two polar opposites of the mankind spectrum or the human spectrum.
But I'm
Um,
just trying to understand in video games, we have literally had video games where you out of space. Uh, you've had video games where you fight monsters. You have had video games where you're a monster. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Why can't a black man be a samurai? You know why? Why is that hard, man?
I
We, bro, we can't have nothing.
can't have shit. No, not a
We can't
goddamn
have
thing.
nothing, bro. We
Okay,
can't have nothing.
is this? I guess the fire under our asses that we need to say, you know what? Maybe it's time we do our own stuff.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely. I really do believe that. And I know you've seen Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, right? You
I
seen
did.
that?
I did.
Okay, I hate to compare us to monkeys. But that those movies are the blueprint. Because when you watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, what did that orangutan say about Caesar? He said Caesar always said apes are stronger together, bro.
Apes together strong.
Apes together strong, bro. We need to start really watching these movies because they giving you the game
Yeah.
from starting from the bottom and ending up at the top. You know?
Well, you know, it's funny. Now you brought that up. Koba was right. Koba
Yeah.
was right. Caesar was wrong. Just
Okay.
the way Koba went about it, he had a lot of trauma because he's seen the ugly side of humans, and
Yeah,
of
because
course,
Cobra got towed up.
yeah, yeah, right. Damn, bruh, I I'm not surprised at the reactions. I guess I'm more disappointed. Like, oh, y'all really gonna go this route? You gonna really gonna take it there? Like,
Bro, I'm not disappointed. I'm glad this is happening.
okay,
I want to know who.
yeah,
See, when you convert and when you on code, I don't know. Maybe I know, but I don't know.
yeah,
But when stuff like this happen, I'm so happy it happened.
okay, okay,
So I
okay,
can know, okay, don't rock with him, don't rock with her. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
know who is who under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
That's like basketball or football. When it comes to that clutch, you know who is the greatest of all time, and you know who's Rudy Poo. You know who's trash.
Yeah.
So I love clutch time in America or when certain movies come out or certain video games because you can only hide that stuff for so long and it got to come out how
Mm-hmm.
you really feel about people. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel, man.
I believe that we should support this game. What say you?
Bro, I think I'm gonna buy it too. Even I don't even have a
I don't even
PS5.
have it. I'm gonna just buy them just on GP just because. Yeah.
I Yeah, I got a PS4, but I don't have a PS5. But I'm gonna get it somehow, some way,
Yeah.
and I might give it to a young black boy out there and say, "Hey, man, play this game. You'll have fun." You know. But we need to support it, bro. That's our problem too. We just watch it and we check it, but we don't put no action behind it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about Martin Luther King, bro. Martin Luther King was a genius that people don't truly understand. The reason why Martin Luther King was a genius, he knew if you fought fire with fire, you was going to get destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So what Martin Luther King did was he said, "None violent, none violent." So when they hit you with that brick on national TV or sick that dog on you or spray you with that hose, he wanted the world to see how much of a savage devil you are to mess with innocent people.
Uh oh.
You know what I mean?
Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh. They gon' they gonna come for
And
you.
then he followed it up with this. He started hitting them in their pockets.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what we start doing. We can't fight fire with fire, but we can start supporting this stuff that they have these racist attachments to or making racist content on.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start supporting that stuff. Now, some of that stuff I don't agree with. Some of the race swappings I don't like with all that stuff. But this character here was proven
Mm-hmm.
in history to be a real guy.
Yeah.
So I can rock with that. And you're right. On Netflix, it was an anime with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say to the? I've seen a speckle of blacks that are like, no, no. What do you say to them? Do they
What they
even
were
matter?
saying, they were saying the same thing. The anti-woke.
Yeah, yeah.
stuff.
They're against this. They're like, why
You
couldn't they
know,
use an Asian protagonist? Why?
let me take it back to Planet of the Apes because they gave up the game. Remember in the third Planet of the Apes, what was they calling the monkeys that was traitors, bro?
Oh wait. What, donkeys?
Remember they called them donkeys.
Donkeys,
Those
okay.
are the donkeys, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna always have the donkeys. You
Okay.
had donkeys that killed Malcolm X. You always gonna have donkeys. Just let them be donkeys because they'll find out later on who they true friends are. They'll find out, you know? So you let them be donkeys. But for us, apes stronger together. And I hate to put us on that level, but
no,
when you watch, yeah.
I know. You know what's funny? Even the old version of the Apes movies, we were always like, hey, they talk about us, right? And there's a message behind it. Like it's always been underlined with those series.
I was with my brother-in-law, and we were talking about the movie, and I was testing him. I wanted to see if he was really just watching it how I was watching it. And I said, hey, bro, I said, where was the black people at? He said, yeah, I noticed they wasn't in there. I said, who was the black people? He said, we them damn dirty apes.
You had the light skinned ape at the top, dark skinned ape at the bottom. Oh my God.
And this the cold thing. When you watch that, bro, just really watch that movie. Proximate Caesar,
Yeah.
bro, he wasn't evil.
No.
You know who was the evil person in that movie, right?
The white woman.
The white girl. She was the and the white dude. They trying to give you the game, and nothing out there to my white people. I love white people. I love black people, but I'm just showing you what these movies are telling us.
Yeah.
Because all Proximate Caesar wanted behind that vote was more knowledge.
That's it. Yeah.
He didn't even know when them tanks were right there. He didn't know what the freak
You know,
that was.
Exactly.
He wanted to know more about human culture. He
Yeah.
wanted to know about history. Because remember what the white dude said? He said Proximus loved Roman culture. That's why he called himself Proximus.
Proximus, yeah.
You know? So we gotta really watch this stuff. They telling us without telling us, you know?
I, I don't even. I guess yeah. I should not have been surprised.
No, man.
Damn.
No, man. No, man. No, man. No, man. No, bro. No, man. You can't never be surprised.
I can't. Yeah.
Hey, to me, I live in Texas, bro. I expect.
You expect
I
it.
don't. I'm never shocked. I expect it. And then when you end up being cool later, okay, cool. You cool? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still don't trust.
Right.
But
Right.
okay,
Right.
okay, cool. Okay. But I'm never shocked and surprised. You know.
Okay. Curveball question. Eric's been quiet on this. Why?
Man, you always hit me with the egg question.
I'm sorry, bro. I got to.
Now you know that's my boy, but
I know.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. With him, maybe he's seeing something. Maybe something is awakening because let's be honest, these boys been going to him hard every day.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm thinking this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna die down eventually.
Mm-hmm.
They going harder every freaking day. I'm like, I feel bad for the man because his mental got to be either strong or it's breaking.
Okay.
So if he been quiet, maybe a light bulb is going off. I don't know, but they've been going hard at him. And I remember what you said. Their harassing is our harassing is not on the level. Because see, once we get you and beat you up, we through with you.
Yeah.
But they've been getting this man for months every day.
Not that I don't wish it upon him, but
yeah,
you picking fights with they fight different.
They do, bro.
They whole get down is different, and
bro, it's like an army.
Yeah,
it's going after him, bro. I'm like, y'all not getting tired of talking about this man every day?
Yeah.
And I mean, they take every inch of what he say and make that into a cut. Make that cut.
Bro, I seen the puppets. Bro, they got puppets on them and shit.
Bro, they got puppets, bro. And the puppets sound just like him. Bro, I don't never want to piss them off, bro. Because they going to destroy me.
I ain't built for that shit.
They pulling up videos of his past, and I'm like, dog, calm down. That's too much. Calm down. Sure.
Okay. I don't even know where to go with this shit.
My boy Eric, man, just stay strong, brother.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen.
Stay strong, brother.
Heavy is the head. You want to be the man. I'm just saying. But
it's true though. When you up there, when you the man,
yeah,
get ready. Yeah, get ready. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you say? Let's go to the Japanese folk. Now, I have seen a few speckles here, claim to be upset, outraged over this, and want to try to debunk the history. When if you do the history of Japan, basically the first folks were us or Africans, whatever you pick one, you know.
Bro, we was the first of everything, even here.
Okay.
And let me put that out there real quick.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me it was thousands of us? They put thousands of us on ships.
Oh, here you go.
And we willingly got on ships and came over here.
Oh shit, here you go.
But y'all must have been some cold capturers. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna even go with the tinfoil hats though. I'm gonna leave it at that.
What do you say to the Japanese or the Asian society that are using the same talking points the Europeans are as far as trying to debunk the history of? They're more upset about debunking the history of Yasuke. What do you say to them?
I was talking to a big YouTuber that does the anti-woke stuff, and I had some respect for what he said. He said, man, he said those are just white dudes. He said that's just white dudes acting like Japanese people because uh, I wanna like live in Japan for a month.
Okay.
I just love their culture and stuff. Man, when they come to Japanese people, they love black people. They love rappers. They emulate rappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think Japan people on a big scale care.
Okay.
Cause it's been so one of my favorite animes. I can go to the living room and show you Afro Samurai
Yeah.
with
Everybody
Samuel
loved
L.
that.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody loved that shit.
where was they at then?
Yeah.
Where was they at then? So I don't know, man. I just think there's people that just want to make content, make money off that content, but at the same time, you kind of selling your soul,
Okay.
you know? I believe a lot of these guys, yes, they're racist, but sometimes I'll be thinking at the same time, they're just doing this to put out content. And if you're doing this to put out content and you're not really standing strong on this, then that's the definition of selling your soul.
Okay.
You selling your soul. You know?
Um, does this just further convince you that the average audience is just predictable, gullible, easily led at this point?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. One of the beautiful things about being a human being, what the only thing that sets us apart from animals in the animal kingdom is we got the power to think,
Mm-hmm.
and I think people just don't really take time to think anymore. They just let the social media, they let the TV get them upset, and this the thing about it. I didn't get upset about it until I just seen certain individuals going so hard
Yeah.
with the racism.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what really got me fired up. Because I
Yeah.
usually don't get fired up by stuff like this, but this one got me this time.
Oh
I
no,
fell
I'm
for the
with you.
trap.
Like Mr. H reviews and pissed me the fuck off. Like, okay, now you done took off the mask. Like, I see you for who you are now, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just
But do you think these individuals have gotten too comfortable?
yeah, yeah, and you
Yeah.
know, and like I said, we're all at some form of fashion little Jim Joneses. We all got our little cults that we
Yeah.
could do whatever we could do whatever, and they would still be like, we still fuck with you, even though you kicked the cat and you punched the dog. We still fuck with you. Like it doesn't matter what some of us can do. Like our people are gonna ride with us. Period. So I expect the same
Yeah.
out of them.
Yeah.
It's once you got a bunch of people that don't want to think for themselves, that won't question anything you say. That's
Yeah.
dangerous to me.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. You
Hey,
say
this when I had what you say your your Negro wake up call.
yeah.
Uh, it was I ain't gonna put everything on blast, but I went to one of these anti woke YouTube meetings one time. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay.
This is where YouTubers all came together, and I went to this meeting, and I was expecting just this. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
bro? I felt something different in that room, bro. It was almost like we gonna fake like we like that you here, but you don't supposed to be here.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I knew at that very moment, I said, okay, I know who's is who and what is what now. You know?
So are you of the ilk that we should have never entertained, even gotten in the woke discussion? I say we should have kept our noses out of it. I've always said that that's white folk infighting. That has nothing to do with us. That's none of our business.
Well, it's tricky, man, because sometimes we need to talk about it because sometimes they use us.
Yes.
They use us as, oh, you just being racist. That's why you don't like this TV show
Mm-hmm.
because we put a black girl in this or a black man.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they uses us,
Mm-hmm.
but in this instance right here, I don't feel like they're using us. But they knew it was going to get people talking. The reason why I rock was this because this black samurai you can find actually exists in history.
Yeah.
You have Japanese culture that talk about this man,
Yeah.
that hold this man, they revere this man.
Yeah.
You know, they respect him. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. This was a real character. But this is what I've always wondered. Maybe you can help me with this. When it comes to strong black man characters like this Black Samurai here, what do you think is going on in their minds? Why is this so awful? Why is this so horrible? Why does this can't happen? Why is it no way they should do this? I still can't wrap my mind around why is it so much anger?
I think, okay, this is my take. Speaking for
Okay,
myself, I've read the
got you.
Iceman Inheritance book maybe 3 times, front to cover. It's to me, it's on a molecular level, on a DNA level, it's genetic survival, and the very
Got you.
thought of us, the very mention of us, our existence means at any point, given point, we could genetically wipe them out if you know what I'm saying on that level. And it's all about, to me, my take on it is their survival. They will do anything to survive.
Gotcha. That makes so much sense, though.
For me, they're always in survival mode.
Yeah.
Because listen, superior beings don't. Do we go around fucking with ants and setting ants on fire like we were kids? But you don't. We don't go
Bro,
around lesser beings. We don't deal with
that
lesser
makes so
beings.
much sense, though. How you broke that down? Because I know you a science guy. I watch you all the time, bro. You scientifically, you be on it, bro. But that makes so much sense. It has to be a deep rooted fear.
Well, that's why the level of violence they use against us is just so like, who thinks of shit like cutting off the testicles? Who does
That's
that?
right, cause like if you go in a bear, you go into a bear cave, that bear is going to show his teeth and then he's going to attack you.
Yeah,
Science says the reason why that bear is attacking you is not because he's mad, it's because he's scared.
yeah.
So, bro, you just made that make sense. I've been thinking about this all my life, bro.
I mean,
But you
that.
just saying that in a few minutes makes so much sense. It
Well,
makes
it,
so
it
much
it
sense.
it took a while for it to kind of make to get. That's why I don't flip out when they do what they do. I'm like, I get it, genetic survival. If the shoe were on the other foot, we'd be doing the same fucking thing to them.
My barber told me that one time. He said, bro, he said, you can't get mad. And he said, you can get mad, but he said, you can't really get mad at the racism because he said, if black people was the dominant force, we will be doing this to white
We
people.
be kicking everybody's ass, and you know what? Part of our karma is we've kicked so much ass for eons. Now
For
it's like,
thousands of years.
you know what I'm saying? So now it's like,
Yeah.
gotcha, nigga. It's
Yeah.
our turn, and now we
This
want to
our
lick back.
area.
Yeah,
This is our era to be on the low totem
yeah.
pole.
Everybody wants their lick
But
back.
when you look back in history, we was the
Yeah,
MFers. You
yeah.
know?
Listen, we've had people in bondage. We've used people as currency. We use their women
Yeah.
as currency. There's nothing
Yeah.
new. So
Yeah.
to me, this is
Hey,
just
created whole civilizations with certain races of people. You know, we
out of
conquered them and
nothing.
then
Out of nothing.
yeah, yeah. You right, bro. You right, man.
But even with that being said, I get you're right. We should be wanting to see the rhetoric come out and people's true intentions and how they really feel. I but it just reminds me it's always going to be at the behest of a black man, because I remember when the whole Obi-Wan series with they had the black Inquisitor Reva. Now there was pushback, but it was not nothing nearly on the level of this. Like, how dare
Yeah,
you insert a black man? Black woman, we don't give a fuck about. You can have the woman king, and you can have a black female inquisitor. Hey, y'all play too much, but
yeah,
it's something about black men, like in a position of authority, leadership, a winner, a victor. Just it just bothers people on the very core of their being. You
yeah.
know,
Uh, this is my thing when it comes to Reva from Star Wars. I was even one of the ones that didn't like that
I
character.
hated her character. I want the
Yes,
bitch dead.
yeah, she was trash.
Yeah,
But this is a different animal right here.
yeah.
It's a-
This
yeah,
this
it's
seemed a
different.
little more personal, because now you talk about somebody that existed, that really did what they say he did,
Yeah,
and you had the machine behind it, putting him on Front Street. Like, this is our are offering to you guys. Hope you enjoy it. And I was just not prepared for the response. I guess maybe the
And bro, this is the thing about us too. When you look back in history and see when we was warriors, like the Zulu tribe, the Buffalo Soldiers, the Tuskegee Airmen, bro, we was the coldest out there.
yeah.
So I can just imagine this black samurai pulling out the katana and slicing freakers up left and right. You know, you know.
Um, what do you think the machine will do next? I don't know how
It
you
just,
top this. I don't know how do you top this. What product could they put out to top this?
I'm gonna put it like this, man. Uh, if they getting great views from this, the light bulb is gonna go off in their heads to go even harder. So you gonna truly see uh it step up to a new level, especially in the times that we live in where inflation is up, people going broke and all this type of stuff. People are angry.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
So they're gonna start going harder because they know it's an audience out there that's pissed off, they down on their luck, and they want to see just pure hate for a
Hmm.
good 5 to 10 minutes, or even see an hour a live stream with pure hate.
Yeah.
So you first to see it set off up in here, but at the same time, black people are just to get woke. I'm gonna use that word woke.
Okay.
They're gonna start seeing who's who, what is what. They're gonna see. They're gonna start seeing. You know.
But how
I
long?
put like this. We in a time where the veil is lifted.
Okay.
We can start seeing what's really going on out there. Especially this is political season too, where it's always nuts. So you're gonna see it stepped up. You're gonna see it stepped up.
Definitely interesting times we live in.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I ain't gonna keep you. I know it's late over there, bruh.
Hey man, I appreciate you, bro. Let me come to your
Hey,
platform and
anytime you want to go off at Vent, man, you got a place here.
yeah, man, and just the moral of the story, man. Be like the apes on Planet of the Apes, black people.
Together strong.
You stronger together. Apes stronger together. Quit tearing each other up. Let's become a force. You know, a force for good. Let's be a
Well,
force.
you know the one thing I liked about Proximus, he was the dark skin, he was the gorilla, he was
Yeah,
because normally they had the orangutans on the old series in the '60s. They had the orangutans were the diplomats and the foreign powers,
yeah,
the nobles, and all the gorillas were the workers and shit like that, and the bodyguards. So it was good seeing the gorillas be on top.
bro. Because I'm watching the movie and I'm looking at Nova. And if you haven't seen the movie, ladies and gentlemen, this is spoilers. And she is the white girl in the movie. She was talking to the white guy. The white guy said, "You know what's going to happen to you." He walked off. She just ran up on no boy and started choking him and killed him. I'm like, what was that for?
Yeah,
What was that all about?
you.
Why did she kill him?
But I think he was gonna go tell Proximus what they.
But this is the thing though. She murdered that man in cold blood though.
That's what they do.
I guess I
I mean, the white woman. I mean, listen, she trying to get her place. Her man is. She likes her position next to her man. She gets rewards for that
and
privileges.
she betrayed everybody.
Hey, when she had the pistol behind her back, I was like, "That's a cold bitch right there." That bitch had a 38 sitting.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, them Planet of the Apes movies been cold lately. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, I think they go outer space now because they did that last
Yeah.
shot with the astronauts. We had the
Yeah.
version with Mark Wahlberg astronauts, so I think they go to space or there will
Yeah,
be
and that's
space.
how the first one was too. The first one with
That's right.
Charleston Heston.
They came back. They were in.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can see them going to outer space in this next one.
Yeah, for sure. My man Fatal J. Salute, brethren. Thank you, bruh.
Thank you, bro.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Peace.
Peace. Yo, all right, I'm done. No more streams for today. Matter of fact, I ain't streaming tomorrow either. I'm taking the rest of my weekend off. Hope y'all enjoyed the discourse. Please, I hope nobody was offended. It's just opinions. Okay, more like factual statements. And then there's opinions. But I I never mean any malice or anything like that. But and once again, my offer still stands. If you are of Asian persuasion, please email me because I want to hear y'all's thoughts on why y'all aligning with certain groups of people trying to debunk if this man didn't do what they say he did. So with that being said, I bid y'all adieu. Peace.